Are you, me, all of us, just a bunch of crazy people waiting to find the perfect match for our crazy? What if the one you ended up with is exactly who you were meant to be with? Have you ever took a long look back at the people you dated and you're like, why did I date that person? She was such a he's such an a-hole. And a lot of these people, you might describe them as crazy. Well, what I would like to propose to you today is a radical new idea. And when I'm finished talking, I want you to tell me whether I'm right or whether I'm wrong in the comments. First, let's break down the different types of crazies there are. Now, we could be here for an hour just listing all the crazy attributes that we all have in the world, but I'm going to concentrate just on 6. Here's the first one, the yeller. Everything's loud to these people. Everything is loud. Nothing is calm. Everything's got to be loud and intense. Second one is the drama bomb. Everything goes from 0 to 100 really quick. Everything's an emergency. Everything, we're out of water, we're out of water. Any simple thing is an emergency. That's called the drama bomb. Here's the next one, the quiet storm. Super introverted, never argues, but you know there's a storm brewing inside. That's the quiet storm. Here's the next one, the liar. Oh, have I experienced these ones? You never catch them because you're next on the list. You're lying. They're twisting your stories, and any of your friends that they meet, they're twisting their stories. They just make a mess of your life, and the things that you thought were true, you don't think they're true anymore because she's twisted them so backwards, forward. You're just all mixed up because this person lies, so you can't keep her story straight, his story straight. The liar, ladies and gentlemen. The next one, the gullible one. The gullible one believes every excuse that you say. You can tell them anything and they'll believe it. They're gullible. They're going to believe. You take off to Vegas and you say you're on a business trip. You're on a business trip. They're not gonna not believe you. They're gullible. That's such a sweet one, the gullible one. The next one is the lawyer. Everything you say is a case. They're ready to defend themselves every freaking moment. Anything that comes out of your mouth, even if you ask them what type of pizza you want, it becomes a case. Even if you like, at some point you're like, I don't even care anymore. The case has to keep going on and on and on and on and on until you admit, or everybody in the room knows, that they are right. They have to know that they're right. They have to let you know and make sure you know, and they feel like you know that they are right because they are the lawyer. We have all been with one of these types, but before you start saying, yeah, those people suck, I hate those kind of people, guess what? I believe we all have one or maybe even 2 or 3 of these traits that I just listed. Let's list them again. Let's list them again and see if you fall into them. Let's be honest with ourselves. Are you a yeller? Are you the drama bomb? Are you a quiet storm? Are you a liar? Are you gullible? That's okay. Are you the lawyer, ready to defend yourself at any given moment? Some of you don't even agree with what I'm saying right now because you're arguing with me at the very moment I'm saying this. And you're probably saying, well, what about all the good traits? So let's go over all your good traits. Let's go over some of the good traits. Loyalty. Awesome. Having loyalty, you stick around, but sometimes you stick around when you shouldn't. Ambition. You choose greatness, but sometimes you forget to rest. You have a lot of confidence. It's amazing. You have confidence. You believe in yourself, but sometimes that could look like an ego. Empathy. You feel it all, but maybe too much. Perfectionism. You aim high, but sometimes nothing's ever good enough. So balance all these different things. We could have all these different traits, but even the good ones can be too much at times. Even the good ones could have negative aspects to those attributes right there. My point is we are all crazy. You see, even the best parts of us are crazy. Even the best parts of us. We strive for perfection, but we are only human. We seek perfection in others when even we can't even meet those standards. Don't worry. As always, we got encouragement for you, my friends. Don't despair. There is hope. Why? Because we are all the same. And we have similar traits as humans. That's why we connect so well together. Yes, my friend, we are all crazy. That's the good news. We're all crazy, which also means we can find that perfect someone whose crazy matches ours. Here's our homework today. Drop a comment and tell me what your favorite flavor of crazy is. What's the trait that makes your eyes roll? What's the trait that makes your friend's eyes roll? What's the trait that makes your lover, your loved one go, you drive me crazy, when deep inside they probably have the same issues themselves. Tag somebody who matches your madness, the one who makes your chaos feel like home. Hit that in the comments and tag those friends as well. Thank you so much for showing up for this conversation today. If this hits home for you, I want you to know you're not alone and you're not beyond healing. And remember, we're not just talking about life, we're learning how to live it fully, deeply, and together.